Well, a concerning number of fake Twitter accounts have emerged and are said to be responsible for distributing xenophobic statements on the social media platform. Who or what is behind this? At the same time, QAnon rather, a global conspiracy platform, is growing in popularity. The story gets even more bizarre from here. It's believed one of the key figures behind QAnon is actually a former technology journalist from Johannesburg. QAnon's gained support in the US. Even the US President Donald Trump has referred to QAnon supporters. Steph Snell at the Centre for Analytics and Behavioural Change joins us now. Steph, good evening to you. I mean, what evidence do we have that people are spreading disinformation on Twitter in this way? How do we know that?
Well, hello, Stephen, and the listeners. Firstly, the Twitter conversation is growing because there are more than 250 sock puppet accounts that function as a coordinated network that curates and amplifies anti-foreign national news and sentiment. Secondly, because many of us South Africans feel deprived of opportunity because of the presence of foreign nationals in numbers.
So when you say 250 sock puppets, I mean, could it all just be one person?
Not one person can operate 250 accounts, so there's many people involved.
Do we know why they would do this?
Well, we don't know. We don't know why, but I can tell you some other things around the network. This network tweets and retweets each other's content many times a day and enjoy the support, of course, of many aggrieved accounts. But beyond the obvious mapped connections, the 250 accounts also use the same playbook. For example, all the network's accounts have no personal content and use fake names.
Okay. I mean, what impact does this have on the actual Twitter conversation? There is a conversation in South Africa on Twitter. It's often very, very busy. Do we know what impact it actually has on the whole conversation? Is it possible to even measure that?
Sure, we do, and we know that it's had a huge impact on the conversation. When we first started looking at it, they were posting roughly 250 tweets a day. And now, depending on which day of the week it is, it's anything over 25,000. The thing is, they exploit cracks and vulnerabilities in our social fabric, attempting to incite or elicit emotive responses. In short, they seek to make you feel doubtful and scared. They tweet anything they find that's negative towards foreign nationals. And they have another thing in common. They also repeatedly tweet anti-ANC and rabidly anti-EFF sentiment. This defines them on social media, but they have a shadow, and that's what they don't do. The most obvious of which is they say nothing about the racial divide and about land reform.
I mean, this must have a big impact on a society. Can a government actually protect a society from this? I can't see how you would do that.
Well, we don't know. Government can, of course, ask for accounts to be shut down via channels they have to Twitter. But that just starts the game of whack-a-mole, where accounts get shut down and they pop up elsewhere.